Welcome to SpeakLoop Podcast. I'm James, and today we go somewhere fun. We go to the market. Yes, the market, a place full of color, sound, and life. And today you will learn how to shop there in English. Real words, real sentences, real conversations. By the end of this episode, you will know how to ask for things, how to ask about prices, and how to speak with a seller in natural English. This is practical, this is useful, and it starts right now. First, let me ask you something. Have you ever been to a market? Maybe a food market, maybe a street market, maybe a weekend market near your home. Think about it. What do you see there? Colors, vegetables, fruit, people talking, people buying things. It's a busy, beautiful place. And in English, we have many simple words and phrases for this. Let's learn them together. Let's start with some basic market vocabulary. These are words you need before you can speak. Listen carefully, then repeat after me. Market. A market is a place where people sell and buy things. Seller. A seller is the person who sells something. Customer. A customer is the person who buys something. Price. The price is how much something costs. Stall. A stall is a small table or stand where a seller works. Now repeat each word after me. Market. Seller. Customer. Price. Stall. Good. These 5 words are your foundation. You will hear them again and again today. Every time you hear them, you will understand them better. That is how language works. You hear it, you repeat it, and slowly it becomes yours. Now let's talk about arriving at the market. You walk in, you look around, you see many stalls, many sellers, many colors. What do you say first? Well, sometimes you don't say anything. You just look. But sometimes a seller talks to you first. They might say something like this: "Can I help you?" Or, "What are you looking for today?" These are common sentences sellers use, and you need to know how to answer them. Here are some simple answers you can use. "I'm just looking, thank you." "I'm looking for some vegetables." "Do you have any apples?" "I need something for dinner tonight." Now repeat after me, slowly. "I'm just looking, thank you." "I'm looking for some vegetables." "Do you have any apples?" "I need something for dinner tonight." These are short, easy, and very natural. Use them at any market, anywhere. You just learned your first market phrases. That is great. But we are only just starting. Now let's go deeper. Let's learn how to ask about specific items. Because at the market, you need to find what you want. And to find it, you need to ask. Let's practice asking questions. These are the most important skill at any market. Listen to these questions, then repeat after me. Do you have any tomatoes? How much are the bananas? Is this fresh? Where are the oranges? Can I see that one, please? Now repeat. Do you have any tomatoes? How much are the bananas? Is this fresh? Where are the oranges? Can I see that one, please? Perfect. These 5 questions will help you in almost any market situation. Practice them until they feel easy and natural. Now I want to teach you something very useful: how to ask about price. This is important, very important, because at the market, prices are not always on a sign. Sometimes you must ask. So how do you ask? It's very simple. You say, "How much is this?" Or you say, "How much does this cost?" Or even simpler, "What's the price?" All 3 mean the same thing. They all ask about price, and they are all correct. Let's repeat all 3. How much is this? How much does this cost? What's the price? Great. Now let's add one more useful phrase. When the seller tells you the price, maybe you want to buy it. You say, "I'll take it," or "I'll have one of those, please." Or, Can I get 2 of these? These are natural buying phrases, real English. Repeat after me. I'll take it. I'll have 1 of those, please. Can I get 2 of these? Now here is a fun moment. Sometimes the price is too high. Maybe you think it is expensive. What do you say? Well, in many markets around the world, you can talk about the price. This is called bargaining. And in English, there are very polite ways to do it. You don't need to be rude, you just need the right words. Let's learn them now. Listen to these bargaining phrases. That's a little expensive for me. Is that your best price? Can you do a little better? What about this price instead? These are polite, they are friendly, and they show you are a smart shopper. Now repeat after me. That's a little expensive for me. Is that your best price? Can you do a little better? What about this price instead? Good. You now know how to talk about price in a real and natural way. You are doing so well. You have learned market vocabulary, you have learned how to ask for items, you have learned how to ask about price, and you have learned how to bargain politely. That is a lot of real English in a short time. Now let's put it all together. I'm going to tell you a short market story. Listen first, then we shadow it together. Here's the story. My name is James, and on Saturday morning, I go to the local market. It's a beautiful place, full of fruit and vegetables and fresh food. I walk past many stalls. I see tomatoes, I see oranges, I see bread and eggs and flowers. A seller smiles at me and says, "Can I help you?" I say, "Yes, please. I'm looking for some apples and a bag of potatoes." He shows me the apples. They look fresh and red and beautiful. I pick up one and ask, "How much are these?" He says, $2 a kilo. I think for a moment and say, "That's a little expensive. Can you do a better price?" He smiles and says, "Okay, $1.50 a kilo for you." I smile back and say, "Perfect. I'll take 2 kilos, please." He puts the apples in a bag. I pay him and say, "Thank you very much." He says, "Have a nice day." I say, "You too." And I walk to the next stall. Well done! You just shadowed a full market conversation in English. That is a real achievement. Be proud of yourself right now. Now, it is your turn. I want you to imagine you are at the market. You see a stall with vegetables. The seller looks at you and says, "Can I help you?" What do you say? Try to use the phrases you learned today. Maybe you say, "Yes, please. I'm looking for some tomatoes. How much are they?" Or maybe, "Do you have any fresh carrots?" Try it now. Pause the episode if you need time. Speak out loud. Don't be shy. No one is listening except you. Now, let's learn some extra market phrases. These will make your English sound even more natural. Listen carefully. Here they are. Can I have a bag, please? Do you have anything cheaper? Is this the freshest you have? I'll come back later. Do you accept card? I only have cash. Keep the change. These are small phrases, but they are very useful, very real, and very natural. Now, repeat after me. Can I have a bag, please? Do you have anything cheaper? Is this the freshest you have? I'll come back later. Do you accept card? I only have cash. Keep the change. Perfect. These small phrases make a big difference. They show the seller that you are confident, that you know what you want, that you can communicate clearly in English. Think about this. Every time you go shopping, in your own language, you already do all of these things. You ask about prices, you choose what you want, you pay, you say thank you. You already know how to shop. You just need the English words for what you already do naturally. And today, you found those words. That is a wonderful feeling. Let's do one last practice together. I will give you the start of a sentence. You finish it in your own words. Ready? Here we go. Excuse me, do you have any? Good. How much is this? Great. That's a little expensive. Can you? Very nice. I'll take. Perfect. Thank you very much and excellent. You are speaking market English. Real phrases, real situations, real confidence. Look at everything you learned today. You learned market vocabulary like seller, customer, price, and stall. You learned how to ask for items, how to ask about price, how to bargain politely. You shadowed a full market conversation, and you practiced speaking yourself. That is a complete lesson, all from one simple place, the market. I'm James, and I want you to know something. Every word you practiced today is a step forward. Every sentence you repeated is a small victory. The next time you are at a market, or a shop, or anywhere you need to buy something, you will remember these phrases, and you will feel more confident. That is the power of practice. That is the SpeakLoop way. Thank you for being here. Keep speaking, keep growing, and I will see you in the next episode. Take care.